This is Jeremy Reynolds, and I'm out on the West Mesa here with Texas. Hey, Texas.
Hey.
You know, tell me, you've been out here for a few years, living on the West Mesa. We've been coming out here for about 6 months, gotten to know you, gotten to love you and your folks out here. Tell me what it's like living out on the West Mesa, going home each night to the West Mesa.
Well, Jeremy, I gotta get a little drunk to go to bed at night, mostly every night. But actually, the West Mesa is your friend, and the peoples around here in New Mexico, and yourself included, is top notch. But it's okay. It's a little hot and a little dusty, sometimes windy, and the critters call in my camp at night. But it's okay. It's okay. But I'm living with it. But I'm getting a little tired of it too.
Tell me how you make a living, Texas.
I do mechanics, diesel mechanics, car mechanics, busting tires down, oil changes, polishing, even big rig, you know, like changing the turbos on the big rigs and stuff. I don't panhandle and I don't beg. And if it ain't for people like you, you know, then I'd still be stealing. You bring me food and I quit stealing groceries from different stores.
Yeah, you mentioned a couple of things. You said you have to maybe take a few more adult beverages than you might at night to go to bed, to get drunk. And
yeah.
And maybe some people would say, well, that's awful. But tell me, is it because you get depressed? I mean, just it sort of makes you feel a little bit better, or what?
It's because I have to go to bed in a cave, and I have insects and different species of wildlife, you know, and when I walk in there, I don't want to feel them, I don't want to smell them, I don't want to have them crawling up on me. I'm thinking I do the alcohol beverages, which is pretty stout right now. You know, I'm about 80, 120 ounces a day on beer, and that's not alcohol, just beer. But I drink myself to where I don't care no more. And when I don't care, then I run into troubles too. I just had a run-in with my brother over here, man, last night, and he was on alcohol beverages too. But, you know, I drink because I have to go back and lay down in my camp, and I'm not happy with it.
But you also have a relationship with Jesus, don't you? You read His Word and you pray and you ask Him for help as well, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jesus is my Lord.
He helps you a little bit.
It's the only reason I'm still here.
Do you think one day He'll help you overcome the alcohol?
Oh, yeah. He's got me off of crack. He's got me off powder cocaine. He's got me off of methamphetamines. He's got me off of driving a truck when I was so doped out I couldn't even see the center line. He's breaking me down, and he's got me off everything. Right now, we're dealing with the alcohol and the cigarettes.
What would life be for you? What would life be like for you, Texas, without Jesus and without God's Word?
I would surely be in hell.
He helps you, doesn't He?
Yeah.
You know, we're going to ask everybody to pray for you as well. Tell me how people have reacted to you folks being out here on the West Mesa, and more specifically not identifying where you are.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I've had some run-in with the police. Last year they thought I stole a money bag out of the firecracker stand, handcuffed in a police car. They went in my RV and they're checking around. They saw a couple of crack pipes, a few syringes, and but they was looking for a money bag, my friend. And I didn't take it, and I ain't got no qualms about that. And they said, "Can we go in and look for the money bag?" And they went in, they didn't find it, but they found everything else. And then the next thing I know, say, "Well, this is your lucky day." I don't think it's my lucky day. I think it's my new horizon. I think I'm getting weaned off of my problems,
Amen.
But I need some help.
And we've helped you a little bit with the Lord's help coming out on the Lifeline, right?
helped me a lot, man.
What would you say, Texas, to those who allow us to do this? Because it costs money to do this, and we have to rely on the Lord, but we rely on donors giving us money to help folks in who are going through your issues.
Brothers and sisters, I would say, please have some heart, understand, and just humble yourselves, because you know, I got my issues. The next man got their issues. The next cat or the dog on the pavement got their issues. We're all the same, man. And don't cast your pearls among swine. You know, if people are just taking advantage, then cut them off. If people ain't, you know, then and are really trying to get some help. And Jeremy, I know I've used your help a lot of times when I really didn't need it, but I was trying to feed my puppy. You know, so I would say keep your deal going, Mr. Jeremy, but
also, Texas, you need a job, don't you? You need something more permanent than what you're doing. So tell folks real quickly what you can do and we'll have them get a hold of me if they can use you to work with them.
Well, I guess I started out pulling weeds and digging ditches. I started picking cotton and hoeing rows in a cotton field. I've done plumbing. I've done cement and brickwork, roofing. I've done about all, man. You know, heavy equipment operator. I run a backhoe and a cab.
So Texas, basically just like a little bit of everything, right? So folks, you know what? If you can use Texas, you give me a call at 877-6967 at Joy Junction, and we will try Texas and hook you up with some folks that can use you and maybe get you onto having a little bit more of a stable life than you do now. Would that be a help?
That'd be a great help. I'll work for room and board.
So DL Texas, it's been great. I'm hot, I'm sweating. You have a cap on, I don't. He looks good, folks. You have, like, you know, the bedhead look, right? So you see him, folks. We know him. We've been hanging out with him a little bit for the last 6 months. So see if we can, with the Lord's help, give Texas a hand back up here in New Mexico. God bless you, Tex.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.